Hey, what is going on guys, this is Tharshey and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we have an incredible themed siege battle in Total War Attila. So the theme for today's battle is pretty simple. It is 4 Celtic armies attacking and retaking the city of Londinium from the Western Roman Empire, while the Western Romans are obviously going to try and defend it to their dying breath. So I hope you guys do enjoy this video, and if you do, please do drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on those post notifications. Anyways, let's get straight into it. Okay guys, so starting off with the rules for the match, it's actually pretty simple. For the attackers, they're allowed 0 artillery, they're allowed 2 pikes per player, even though none of our factions actually have pikes, so there are no pikes on the attacking side. We're allowed 4 skirmishers per player, and that's pretty much it. Now onto the defender rules, they're allowed no artillery either. They do have some wall artillery, but they were meant to put it off, so they did turn off fire at will, so it wouldn't fire. They were allowed 2 pikes per player, which again makes no difference because Western Rome doesn't have any pikes in their roster, and they were allowed 4 skirmishers per player. They're also allowed to use barricades, but they're not allowed to use deployables. So yeah, that's the rules for the match. Let's get on to the army compositions. So starting off with the attackers, we have myself, Tharshey. I am commanding the Picts. Next up, we have my ally, Baron von Belgium. He is commanding the Caledonians. Next to him, we have our third ally. This is a king of old, and he is commanding the Abdanians. Nice army he's got over here. And finally, all the way on the other side, we have Danilo, Pendix 7. He is commanding the Caledonians as well. Next up, we're going to go over to the defending armies. So as I said, we have 3 defending armies. All of them are Western Rome, so I'm just going to mention the names of each of the players. So the first player we have is Drunk Billy, commanding the first of the Western Roman Empire armies. The second Western Roman Empire army is commanded by One Shot, and the final Western Roman Empire army is commanded by Vijay. So yeah, those are the attackers and their factions, those are the defenders and their factions. I hope you guys are ready because this match is going to be absolutely incredible. Anyway, let's get straight into it. Okay guys, so we've hit play and the match is unfolding.
I trust you have sufficient fire in your bellies for this scum we face. They mean to kill you today.
Oh, okay. That was an abrupt ending to that speech. But yeah, as I said, the match has started. We are pushing forward. I'm going to go over what each of us are doing. So currently, I'm pushing forward all my siege towers. I've got my Pictish axes. I have my Pictish swordsmen. And we're moving over here. We're going to try get them, as you can see, all placed along the wall. My ally, this is Baron von Belgium, is doing the same thing. He's got 4... towers over here being pushed up, and he's gonna just leave them over here, and he's doing that as a wall because what he's afraid of is the opponent putting up crossbows or something over here and shooting into his flank while he, gets onto the walls over there. So he's gonna leave these towers here as a shield. Over on this side we have a king of old. He is moving up he's doing a broad spread, getting towers landed on different parts of the wall. As you can see, one there. And yeah, he's going to try to take this entire wall. He's also trying to land here. Maybe get this crossbows caught out, kill them early on. That will be brilliant. Over on this side... Oh, wait, what the... Hold up. What the heck? Can Preventores... Do they have relic deployment? Okay, wow. This is interesting. This is really interesting. The defenders over here have 3 units of Preventores deployed outside within the woods, all hidden, and Danilo has no idea. He has no idea these units are here. He's also got crossbows up on here. He's got some elite ballistari. He's got some palantina, got more palantina. Towers are firing. They're gonna do some damage to the siege towers and the units. Over on this side, we do have a couple units as well. So we have a King's Warband. We have a unit of Rigdamna, which are the Abdanian Skirmishers, really powerful units. And then we have some Horse Whisperers from Baron von Belgium, one of the Caledonian players. And yeah, what they're going to do is they're going to burn. So these Rigdamna have, they have the, radar ability, so they're going to burn. As you can see, yeah, they're already burning some of these buildings. That's going to cause some damage. And yeah, we're just going to have them block over here, make sure these guys can't sally out on us. Over on this side, what is happening? I'm really interested to see what they do with this That, and I know on my side it's going to probably take a bit of time until we actually get some action unfolding. Let me just have a look. Yeah, we're still pushing up slowly. We haven't made landfall, well, made wall fall, because, you know, we're landing on the walls, but yeah, we haven't reached over there yet. Over here, let's see. Oh, yeah, there we go. Look at this. Look at this. He's selling out infantry. These are elite Palantina. These are really, really good infantry. He's selling them out over here. And he's going to charge these. Yeah, he's going to charge the units pushing the tower. These are some Caledonian Axemen. Elite Palantina coming with a beautiful charge. Or, actually, that was kind of a terrible charge. What the heck? But yeah, he has them charging out there. He had a second unit as well that was going there, but okay, that's why he's pulling back. Yeah, so he's pulling his Elite Palantina back because 3 units or more cavalry were sent over. This was all sent over, I think, by... I think this is all Baron von Belgium. Because I don't think Danny has as of that much cavalry himself. So I think these are all cavalry from Baron von Belgium that he sent over to, you know, help Danny out. Danny is making a noob square because he's afraid, apparently, of a sally out. Except this has got to be the worst noob square I've ever seen. Like, these units are facing the wrong way. And a 1 thick unit, like, a line 1 thick like this is not stopping anything. In fact, if they sally out some cav, they could wipe half these units out over here. That's crazy. But I do want to see what he does with this. I'm assuming they're going to wait and, like, as the unit is, like, starting to climb onto the wall, they're going to attack it and, I don't know, catch it out or something. So that's going to be interesting to see. Still on the other side, yep, nothing has happened over there. Over here, we're still waiting as well. A couple of this unit did die to the burning buildings that broke down and actually killed some of the units. But still, this is doing some damage to the settlement. They're 3% settlement damage, so that's great to see. These crossbows, have they fired? No, they haven't used up any ammo yet. Okay. But they're going to have to do something because they need to get some troops here. Otherwise, once these units land, they're going to be able to do a decent amount of damage. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, he's moving the elite ballistari away. It's good play there. There we go, we have our first troops landing on the wall. These are some Celtic warriors taking on the Palantina. And let's see, are they going to win this fight? Combat is actually even. That is very interesting to see. Palantina are going to do the best. They should be able to win the fight because they do have support from the 4 towers that are going to do a lot of damage. Over here we have some, what is this? Some Caledonian axes as well, landing against this unit of Palantina. Remember, down here we have, oh my god, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of elite Palantina ready to charge in. These guys are absolutely deadly. Up here, oh, we have some elite spears actually. We have some Cornoti Senoras. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. This unit over here, these cohorts, throwing their javies right into the back of these men that are landing on the siege tower. Okay, no, now they're being sent in. But yeah, they got about 10 kills early on, which is pretty nice. These are some more Celtic warriors taking on these Cornoti Senoras. The cohorts are charging in to help, so they should be able to clean that up pretty easily. The rest of the war fight, okay, yeah, there we go. The Albanians are landing. They've actually captured the tower already, so this is pretty crazy. The Albanians captured the tower. They sent the unit straight through and they got down here. And now that they've captured the gatehouse, they're going to be able to run units through, which is going to be very bad for the defenders because they do not have, they do not have enough. The unit of Legio up here has got 4 kills and they've lost, well, they've lost a lot of men. They lost like 190 men, I think. And that's just because of the towers collapsing. The towers collapsed and squashed so many of the defending troops there. Oh my god, look at this. Is that? Oh yeah, crossbow fire. Ravenna Elite Ballistari firing at the sides of this heavy melee into the gallows glass. That is disgusting. Look at this. Come on. Let's see a volley. No volley. Okay, I think he's holding fire. No, actually, he is firing. There we go. Look at that. Oh my god. Look at that. Yo. I don't know if that was worth it though. 26 kills. I mean, that's not bad actually. 1 or 2 volleys are going to make this unit lose the fight for the wall. But, I mean, it is... A lot of the arrows are going over so, but it's not too bad. Now, over here... Well, I've captured the tower, yeah. I've captured the tower. I haven't captured this one yet. I'm going to go around to do that. But the reason we are being so hesitant, we've captured the gatehouse, but we are not pushing in because they have a unit of Western Auxilia Palentina backed up by a barricade with Elite Ballistari. So I do not have anything to deal with this or to challenge this. Instead, I need my ally to send up his Elite Highland Archers, which have the range and the damage to actually get over here and clear out this barricade. Yeah, some of his troops were running in, and they're giving free kills to these crossbows. Oh my god, look at that! That is disgusting. Another volley. Oh my god, men are just collapsing. This unit is being absolutely melted. Oh my god, look at that! Look at that! In the space of like 10 seconds, these crossbows got, I don't know, let's say 154 kills. Yeah, he's lost that, basically the entire spear unit is dead, and this one is also injured. I'm still sending all my units up, but I'm sending them up via the towers, coming down via the walls, and getting them inside. And we're gonna try and deal with this first before we send anything past. They're used up half their ammo, but they have more crossbows. They have 3 more units of crossbows ready to go and replace that. Over on this side, this unit of Gallo Glasses are still fighting. They got 52 kills. They're doing pretty decent against this Legio. Legio have 20 kills. Got some more Gallo Glasses up on the wall here. They're taking care of the Legio. These Elite Ballistari, are they still firing? It shows they are, but they are taking very long between volleys. But yeah, they had 50 kills over there. Over at this wall, they are defending the tower. They have some Protectores Domestici over here. These are a very, very good unit for their price, and they're going to do pretty well against these Gallo Glasses. They're defending the tower so that the tower can get more kills while the unit just holds back the enemy. Over here, we have some Celtic Axe Warriors going up against more Protectores Domestici. And look at these guys, they have such beautiful shields. It's like red with like blue on it. It just looks really great. Over on this side of the wall, these cohorts and these Herculani Seniors, Chronoti Seniors, sorry, they're still fighting these Celtic Warriors. Celtic Warriors, 74 kills, 68 on the Chronoti, and the cohorts are up to 30 kills. On the inside, yeah, we've actually got some troops that came off the wall. So I think, yes, these guys, yeah. The Abdanian player, a king of old, he's sending down more troops. Right now he's got these Gallo Glasses engaging the Elite Palentina. He also has the other unit of Elite Palentina here, throwing their throwables, getting a lot of kills. These guys, yeah, they're doing a decent amount of damage. Actually, these guys are blocking a lot of the arrow fire. I mean, it's still 17 kills on a very strong elite unit, so, you know, that's still good for them. Oh no, this is not good. He's using throwables from both units now. And I don't think King is noticing yet. I think he's busy microing on the wall somewhere else. But, oh wait, hold up, we have cavalry coming in. This is the Mormare cavalry from the Abdanians. Oh, this is from the Abdanians, actually. So, this is King's cavalry coming in. Okay, it looked like he was going to go for a charge, but he pulled them back. The Gallo Glasses are just standing there. He needs to charge them in. Don't let this unit use up the rest of their throwables on him. Over here, he's engaging them heavily over here. This is probably why he's not focusing over there. He's got a massive fight going on here. Celtic Axe Warriors, King's Warband, fighting these Western Auxilia Palentina. Let's actually have a look at this side. Are these... Oh, yeah! Oh my god, we're missing it. Okay, so either he sprung the trap or Danilo realized there were hidden units here. He's got some Scathers Teachers charging in against these Preventories. The Scathers Teachers are going to lose if he doesn't cycle them, but he's only got one unit here, so he can't pull them out to cycle them. So they're just going to get cut to pieces. More Preventories over there. He's got another unit over here, but this unit of Preventories is going to be destroyed because they're being chased down by Caledonian Axemen, as well as the Cavalry. Yeah, they were trying to run after the Archers, but the unit is just extremely split. And they're losing the entire unit for basically no kills. The player is still trying, I think, to send them after the Archers, but it's just not going to do any damage. They are going to lose that unit. Over here, though, they cleared up the Scathers Teachers. This is a massive loss for the attacker. Danilo making a big mistake because that is a very strong unit. That's a very strong cycle charge able unit. Oh my god, look at this charge. Beautiful. This is melee cavalry, it's not even shock cav, but they still got an amazing charge off. These Preventories have lost a lot of men. They're down to 100 men in the units. Yeah, more help coming over from the Caledonian Axes and another unit of Scatha's teachers as well. But yeah, look at this beautiful fight here in the forest. I think it was a waste of the Preventories. He should have used them earlier. When these units were going to get onto the walls as they're pushing the towers, he should have used them there to stop them. Over here we have Elite Palantina, but again, Elite Palantina are a unit you cycle charge. These guys are not using their units to their strengths, unfortunately, and that's, yeah, look at this. 97 kills only, and the unit is dying pretty quickly. It is surrounded by some Horse Whisperers, but then again, it's fighting spears. It should be absolutely wrecking both these units. It's way better. These are 400 gold spears against like a 600-700 gold elite infantry. But yeah, without cycle charging them, they're just not going to be able to be used to their full capacity. Over on this wall, we have what are these? The Horse Whisperers. Yep, they were victorious there. They've cleared up the Cornoti Seigneurs. Yep, there we go. The cohorts are being cut apart. There's, what are these, Celtic warriors, some Horse Whisperers, as well as the extremely powerful Gallow Glasses from the Ebdanians. We have some units coming off the wall here. The Horse Whisperers coming off the wall here, charging into the Elite Palantina. More support coming in to stop them, outflanking them, I'm pretty sure. Over on this side, Celtic warriors followed up by some King's Warband. So this is a mix of King's troops as well as Baron von Belgium's Caledonian troops. Danny is fully committed on this wall, I'm pretty sure. Over on this side, let's see. Okay, yeah, so while they had a unit that ran off there, or did I just run it past? I think I just ran it past. I got one unit over. This is a unit of Pictish swords. They had 100 kills. They're fighting, what are these? Western Auxilia Palantina, 2 units of Western Auxilia Palantina, and some out-of-ammo Elite Ballistari. This was the first unit that was on the barricade. They got up to 250 kills. And yeah, these guys are just trying to cut through them. They're going to do pretty decent. They're solid in melee. They did get another unit up here, but hopefully my ally is getting his archers ready. He needs to get these archers over here. The reason our attack on this side was so slow is because I was waiting pretty much for my ally to get his units over and take care of this barricade, but he was kind of focused over here, so he wasn't able to do that. Another reason why I didn't push over here, because you're probably saying, okay, if there's a barricade there, why don't you push here? There was another barricade over here. Ravenna Elite Ballistari on it, and yeah, I didn't want to push there and get slaughtered, but the buildings are burning, right? Remember, a lot of our units have raided capabilities. We're burning down the settlement, and what that did was it burnt the barricade. With the barricade being burnt, this is now free real estate. I'm going to start, as you can see, I'm already starting to charge in now. Sending in my Pictish Axemen, sending in actually a lot of Pictish Axemen. My ally is also sending up his Celtic warriors. I'm charging over some Celtic skirmishers. Probably going to move up some crossbows as well pretty soon. But yeah, we're finally going to make some headway here thanks to that barricade being destroyed. Now this is an issue for the defenders, obviously. They have, what is this? Protectorius Domestici along with Western Auxilia Palantina holding this massive fight over here. The problem is now they need to stop us flanking around them, so they do have some Herculani Seigneurs. These are elite infantry and these guys are gonna hold. So you got them along with some Legio to support. They do have their crossbows, the Ravenna Elite Ballistari, arcing their shots down into the enemy archers, the elite Highland archers. So yeah. But I think, are these being archer dodged? No, they're not. No, they're not really. But yeah, so they're gonna hold us back over here as long as they can. I'm charging in my axes to do as much damage as possible. I haven't charged this yet, and that's just because I was getting ready to move up my crossbows, and I was just gonna shoot them to death. I mean, crossbows needed to use their ammo up on something, so why not shoot them? Over here, yeah, we still haven't. I'm still waiting on my ally. I think eventually I do decide to just use my crossbows. Over on this side, okay, this is pretty good. 3 units of Rigdamna. These are the elite Albanian skirmishers, and oh, they have a nice angle here. Oh my god, this poor Herculani Seigneur unit is being absolutely crucified along with this Western Auxilia Palantina. Even though they're into Studo, they are, okay, yeah, look at that. They are blocking a lot of the hits, but oh, they're still gonna take some damage. Well, losing 1 or 2 men there, here and there. This is a lot of ammo actually being wasted. You know what? I think this is actually a positive trade for the defenders. the Sarkilanis and your units lost 40 men only, and they're eating up like 4 skirmishers worth, 3 skirmishers worth of ammo. 77 kills, 60 kills, 205. Now that is what you want to see. 205 kills, that is what. These two, not so much. A lot of friendly fire as well. Oof. Jabbies into the back of the King's Warband. Look at that. Yeah. Honestly, those Jabbies are doing more friendly fire than they're doing anything else. He just, yeah. He killed a couple men, but he wiped out like 60 men from his own unit, so that is not good to see. We have more Mare Cavalry from the Caledonians, cleaning up the Elite Palantina that were on the streets. The Elite Balistari have a beautiful angle though, actually. Shooting into the backs of the Celtic warriors, they're breaking them. Oh, there we go. Towers are falling. Towers are falling over there. Elite Balistari are probably going to retreat now and pull back. Still have a unit over there and another unit over here. All of them still with ammo. Danny pushing in his remaining troops. He's low on infantry though. Over on the side, yeah, we still got more and more infantry pushing in. Lots of King's Warband from King of Old, from the Abdanian player. I think... Okay, his Rig Damna have some ammo. Not much though. Fortunately, they used up most of their ammo and a lot of it went into killing friendly troops. Over here, I've run a unit of Pictish Axes around, trying to just catch up with the Ravenna Elite Balistari. Unfortunately, they countercharged me with some Elite Palantina, but we're going to engage them with this depleted axe unit, try to do some damage to them. Over here, we've broken through the Legio. The Herculanis from earlier are dead. They're holding us back with a unit of Ravenna Elite Balistari that are out of ammo. Over on this side, yeah, my ally charged in his Celtic warriors, so we ended up not using the crossbows. Instead, I was just cycle charging my Pictish axemen into the Western Auxilia Palantina, as well as some Cornotis and yours. So all these units are just into pseudo formation, just holding here as long as possible, trying to do some damage. Throwables coming in from the Legio, actually getting 40 kills. For a Legio unit to get 40 kills just from throwables is actually insane. The crossbows, the Elite Balistari are firing, arcing their shots into my Pictish axes actually. I hope I see that and change that pretty soon. Over here, yeah, we're still waiting. We're still waiting to deal with that. My Pictish swords are somehow alive. Look at this. Pictish swordsman, 1 man left, 310 kills. This is him. This is the lone hero left alive. Anyway, as we were saying, over here we have some Pictish axemen charging in, trying to cut through these lines. The Legio up to 50 kills now from throwables. Now that is a smart use of the Legio, getting 50 kills before even engaging them in melee. That is good to see for the defenders, obviously not good for the attackers. We've finally broken through the lines over here. Protectores domestically are breaking. All the axes and the swords that were fighting there are going to go and charge into the side of these men. I don't know why the defenders are still pushing up fresh units. Look at this. Yeah, this is a fresh unit of Elite Palantina that they charged up. And now they're going to get flanked. That is a massive waste of an elite unit. Quite a few mistakes being made by both sides. Abdanians wasting their skirmishes as well as killing a lot of their own units with them. But the defenders not using their Elite Palantina correctly. I have watched pretty much, I think, every unit of Elite Palantina that I saw in combat being wasted and not being used correctly. Over here, my Celtic crossbows are firing. They're up to 40 kills nearly. And I'm firing over, I think, I was firing at their crossbows. Yeah, firing at their crossbows. The horde of Abdanians have arrived. Celtic Axe Warriors, King's Warband, Gallow Glasses, everything charging in. Yeah. Is this the Elite Palantina? Yep, they're down to half strength already. They're shaken, they're tired, they're gonna break soon. This is a very sad performance by a very elite unit. It's not their fault, unfortunately. You know, they were fighting here, they got outflanked and charged into the side. It's not much more you can expect from the units. Over here, yeah, Pictish Axe is still fighting their way through there. Okay, there we go. Finally, okay. So I guess, yeah, there we go. This is why. So my ally finally got his Elite Island Archers in here, started firing over onto the crossbows on the barricade. I added in my own fire from my Celtic crossbows. This crossbow unit, this Elite Balistari, has 3 kills and they've lost half the unit. By them losing half the units, even though they have full ammo, they've lost half their total ammo. So that is not good for them at all. We've kind of just left this side alone because we don't really need to push it. We're just going to break through here. If they leave troops here, we will just go and cut them off. So that is the plan. Got some archer fire coming in. Yeah, from the crossbows. No, from the elite Highland archers coming in on the enemy crossbows. Oh, someone lost a gen. Can't be the Palantina guards, they just lost one man. It's got to be a gen somewhere else. Oh, there we go. Palantina guard general, yeah, died. I'm not sure which defender was defending on this side, but he lost his gen. I guess he didn't have a choice. He was trying to hold back the enemy while his crossbows did as much damage as possible. Again, unfortunately, a lot of the crossbows weren't really deployed, you know, in the best manner. Now we have the hordes of Caledonians that are left charging up. A lot of enemy archer fire coming in on the elite Ballestaria. So yeah, there we go. Danilo, I assume, with his elite Highland archers firing over into these elite Ballestari. He's not going to just let them shoot at his men. You know, he's going to fire back. He's going to try and bring some vengeance on the side of the Celts. Elite Ballestaria are out of ammo, 168 kills. This unit is nearly out of ammo as well, 190 kills on them. Yep, so this side is not looking good. I see one total infantry here. I guess he could use these 2 out of ammo archers. Yeah, he's going to do exactly that. Sending them in while he uses the last remaining elite Ballestari to try and arc some shots over, do some damage to the enemy infantry. Over here, so they deployed one of their Ravenna elite Ballestari on the wall, and there's no way off the wall. There is no way off the wall. There's no stairs leading down. So this Ballestari up here is stuck up here. So yeah. The units over here are still just sitting here waiting. Skirmishers and the infantry, so they can't try anything over here. They do have a unit of Coronati Seniors in Testuro. They also have a unit of Elite Palantina. They need to get these guys over because they lost a general here. They've got crossbows in the melee. We have troops pushing into the town center, to the victory point. They need to get troops over here ASAP. Having them sitting there is not going to do much for them. Over on this side, yeah, it's just a massive brawl. All the remaining troops of the defenders just fighting in the open. This is again a lot of mistakes made on the defender part. Again, most of the players, well actually every single player in this match is more of a newer player except for me. So it's only fair, you know, to see them making mistakes like this. Well, they're not newer players, like, you know, on my team, Danny and Peter, or aka Baron von Belgium, they're both average players. King as well is an average player. Even the defenders, they have Vijay, who's got quite a few thousand hours in Rome too. He's got a decent amount of time in Attila as well. The other 2 guys, though, I think are newer. But yeah, a lot of mistakes. Holding here has just got no advantage for them. They do have some decent fire coming in from the red. Oh, this is actually a nice angle. Yeah, these Ravenna elite Ballestari actually have a really good angle, firing down into the hordes of the Celtic attackers. 437 kills on them so far. General over here, Magister Militum, but fighting with their remaining infantry and a general in the open like this is not what they wanted to do. I see why. They're doing that because they have so much troops here. This, again, is another mistake, okay? The defenders, unfortunately, are making quite a few mistakes. They should have pulled all their troops, all their remaining troops here. They needed to pull them back a lot earlier, okay? Because having troops here, having troops fighting here because of troops stuck over here is a waste of time. It's a waste of lives for the defenders. What they need to do is pull all of this back through there, even through here. It's up to them. They needed to hold over here with infantry and hold over here. Just hold the town center, or hold over here and hold over here. If you hold over here, that gives you a beautiful side shot into any of our attacking infantry with whatever crossbows or ammo you have left. But yeah, we're just charging through. As you saw there, I ran a couple of my units around the side. This Pictish Axemen ran around the side, got into the Ravenna elite Ballestari. These Pictish Axemen, I ran them around the side, and then I recharged the general. So this Legio unit, this Legio unit has just got charged in the back over there. They do have an elite Ballestari with 330 kills, firing a whole lot of shots over, wasting all their ammo on an out of ammo. Bro, why? They need every single arrow they have to find an enemy soldier, and they're firing volleys after volleys at a out of ammo archer unit that's got 20 men left in it. That is not what you want to see from your team. This is a full ammo elite Ballestari. Like, guys, what are you doing? Cornoti Seniors here using their throwables. They have some Legio as well. Yeah, I don't know why they're still holding here. Their front line over here is falling. An entire horde is about to go in and get their victory point. This side is collapsing. They only have one unit of Elite Palantina. General is under attack. And they're still defending here. Yeah, that is a massive mistake for them. In fact, I'm just moving up to get some easy free kills for my skirmishers at this point. Moved up my Celtic skirmishers. I'm going to let them throw. Get some free kills on these Cornoti Seniors. They're shooting at me with Elite Ballistari, but that's fine, honestly. It's not going to do anything. I don't really care. I'm just going to let them use their throwables, try and get some kills if I can. Over on this side, yeah, look at this. We've broken through there. This city center, this little city center town square area has been completely overrun. My general, actually no, this is not my general. My Mormare cavalry is running up here. They're going to go help the Pictish axemen kill off this general. The rest of the units are charging into the side now. Nothing is here to stop them besides an out of ammo Elite Ballistari, and that's the one, yeah, that wasted all of its ammo. There we go, now they're trying to do something. Sending over a unit of Legio, but again, this is not enough. If they send the unit of Legio here, we can just flank around there, hit them in the back anyway. This Elite Ballistari, again, is got full ammo. I don't know why they were holding onto this ammo for so long when things were looking so bleak. If we look at the balance of power, we have 4,000 men. They only have 800 men left, unfortunately. So, yeah, a lot of mistakes made by the defenders. Mistakes on the attacker side as well. I mean, Danilo, the one Caledonian player, had the weirdest new box I've ever seen. King over here, unfortunately, made a couple mistakes, especially with his skirmishes here, because he killed off, like, I don't know, an entire unit worth of his own men by shooting them in the back. Over here as well, it was a bit of a grind, you know, a lot of troops getting outflanked and stuff, but overall not too bad. Defenders, though, unfortunately definitely needed to rethink their defense. The defense on this side was solid, actually. It was very solid, having units here with the barricade there, you know, to side shot anything that tried to engage you there. If they try to run up to you here, you could just shoot them. Same thing over here. That was all very solid, but what the defenders didn't do is adapt well. When they saw this side burn and they saw us push through and start fighting over here, pushing up over here to this town square and fighting over there as well as here, they needed to sound the retreat. They needed to pull back all these reserves, get them to the town center and try and hold. We have captured the town center. The Elite Ballistari here trying to get some last minute kills. But yeah, that is the end of the battle. Let's end the replay, have a look at the stats. So 105 kills on my crossbows there, 88 on there. My skirmishers did pretty well, 125, 63. My axes, 350 kills on that unit, 225 over there. My black blades, all basically at full health. One unit had 106 kills, but at full health. My Pictish swordsman, that unit got slaughtered. This unit did brilliant, 310 kills over there. If we have a look at King of Old, he was the Abdanian player. Yeah, his Ring Damna are really good. 200 kills, 220, 150. And that's with them using up a lot of ammo on friendlies. 4 kills only on that one, but that's the one that was sitting at the back entrance the entire match. Celtic Axe Warriors, pretty good, 300 kills. King's Warband, all doing really good over there. Gallow Glasses, not so much, but I think they were used as the front line. Most of them died to throwables and enemy ammunition. Baron von Belgium over here with these archers, they didn't do the most damage, but I think a lot of them, well, these two at least had some decent ammo. These two, I think, just got slaughtered. 2 units of Cav, Celtic Warriors not doing too bad. Scathers Teachers, 1 unit not doing too bad either. If we look at Danilo, these good, actually, really good kills on his Cav. Archers not doing the most damage. Caledonian Axemen doing solid. Celtic Warriors doing solid. Scathers Teachers doing okay as well. We look at the defenders. So we have Drunk Billy. Drunk Billy with 2 units of Ravenna Elite Ballistari doing amazing damage. This is what we need to see. 460 kills, 360 kills. Only 80 kills, unfortunately, on this unit. If this had another 400 kills, that would have brought them that much closer to winning. Yeah, this is not what you want to see. Herculani Seniors, 3 units of Herculani Seniors with less than 100 kills between them. Elite Palantina as well over here with barely any kills on them. In fact, look at this. Protectoris Domestici with the same amount of kills. In fact, more kills than basically all the Elite Palantina. More kills than all the Herculani Seniors. So that is not what you want to see from your elite units when your mid-tier units are performing that well. Look at one shot. 280 kills there, 368 kills there, so 2 of his crossbows doing a really good job. Elite Balistari over there not doing the greatest. Also, okay, this guy only had 3 archers, so they were allowed 4 archers each, but he only brought 3. One shot did bring 4. Elite Palantina here doing a little bit better, but again, not the greatest. Look at these Western Auxilia Palantina, though, doing pretty decent for spear units. Some of his Legio actually not doing too bad either. Have a look at Vijay. Okay, none of his archers did great, but all of them did decent with about 200 kills on average. There we go, some much better numbers from the Elite Palantina. 250 kills there, 210 kills there. That's what you want to see from your elite units. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, please do drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.
一起